Hi guys, Vladislav Stechenko is in touch with you as always. Today in the first part of the video there will be recommendations for 3 DEX coins, which I have now paid attention to and can potentially please with access. In the second part of the video I will share my thoughts on the topic of Bitcoin and discuss the latest news. In the third part there will be a cool announcement. I'm sure you'll like it. The video will be as always interesting, positive and valuable. Just right now, put a fat like in advance and we will start. So friends, in this video, I decided to pay attention to one of the directions of altcoins in which I invest. This is of course DEX. So, the first coin worth paying attention to, and which you and I have previously bought, is called BSwap. Let me remind you that ETH has already pleased us with the access. And at the peak, we sold it for more than $2. And now in principle it's time to start picking up BSwap again, because it has sunk from its peak by about 90%. If you look at the price now, it is slightly above 20 cents. I think the price may be even lower if Bitcoin continues some kind of drowning and updates the record bottom. Still, I think it is a fair price to start gaining positions, because I believe the price will return to the value we have seen. Let me remind you that BSwap has a small capitalization, in which Binance itself invested, which already has a listing on this exchange. It is also a subset of various tools: a launchpad, staking, a launch pool, NFT, and NFT marketplace. They also developed their own blockchain game. In general, admins are engaged in this project, and there are in principle many users. I think that as soon as there is an understanding that the long-awaited reversal has occurred, the admins will please us with good positive releases that will affect the value of this coin. The second DEX coin that focuses my attention is called Apex. Remember, I recommended it for purchase back in the spring during the bear market and called this purchase such a point that it had potential. In principle, this happened. The coin pleased me with 3x's, and I wrote in the Telegram channel that I had already fixed a significant part of the coins. Using my system and strategy, I'm leaving it for a long term, but now I understand that there is a goal to repurchase cheaper, and perhaps such an opportunity will appear soon. At the end of October, there will be a major breakup of early investors. Accordingly, coins can be burnt into the market. I expect an apex of 20 cents. If there is such a cost, then I will gain positions again. If it doesn't, then okay, I have partially left for a long term and will wait for excess. My recommendation to those who have fixed a profit. Many subscribers wrote to me with gratitude for these recommendations. So, if there is a rollback, you can re-enter. If the coin doesn't fall accordingly, there is now an increased risk of entering again. If in turn you did not buy this coin, I recommend paying attention to it in case of a suitable correction, because I think the Bybit will develop this DEX, and in the long term, on the bull run, this coin can please with good and such a fat excess. Well, the third coin from the direction of decentralized exchanges is called DEX. This platform has been operating since 2018. The listing of the coin took place in 2021. Then the cost was high, and of course there was no point in buying it. But today, the price has been adjusted by about 90%, well, plus or minus such a record bottom. I purchased part of the amount I plan to invest in this coin. If the Bitcoin goes lower, altcoins will all sink, and we may see X below the dollar. And then I plan to buy this coin. What is very important to pay attention to now? Among the investors of this coin is the Coinbase exchange, as well as the various significant cryptocurrency funds, which I think can dump the price at any time, since shortly, namely February 2023, the tokens of early investors will be unlocked. If we draw an analogy with Apex, Then just before this unlocking, 3 X's were made. Perhaps there will be a similar story in DEX. My plans for this coin are now medium term. If there are 2 or 3 X's there, and of course, the early investors' tokens will be unlocked, then I plan to exit this coin in a short time. And then, after such unlocking takes place, and there will be a price dump, it is possible to re-enter this coin for a long term. Let's summarize. In the first part of the video, we talked with you about 3 DEX coins I have now paid attention to, which I kept in my cryptocurrency portfolio. In principle, I have outlined the cost at which it is worth gaining positions and accordingly straightening them in case of further correction. I remind you that now investing in altcoins is an increased risk, because in my opinion, we have not yet been at record market bottom, and the long-term cost may, of course, be even lower. But if you are out of the market, or you have a pretty large stock of stable coins, since, say, a year before the bear market, I already said that you need to accumulate stables, and many subscribers, many people who follow my channel followed my recommendations, so you can already step-by-step gain positions. So nobody knows the future. We only assume, and only the market has it. Therefore, I think buying now for long term is not a mistake. We move to the second part of the video, namely Bitcoin. Now we will analyze one of the possible scenarios for the near future. Since we had such a real crypto winter in the summer, the peak of the market decline, at least this year, I assume that by the end of the year, we may have such a small bull run, a good bounce of Bitcoin, some altcoins, which may even make access. For what? The fact is that the manipulator kept the price at about $20,000 for a long time. I think that positions were gaining, and now, as they say, it's time to unload. Those who did not want to buy $20,000 may be tormented by Thomas. If the market turns closer to $26,000, $28,000 for Bitcoin, and people start using their stable coins because they have 2 states. When everything falls, it's expensive to buy, it seems to be even lower, and everyone shouts that this is just the beginning. When the market starts to grow, Thomas turned on here, the lost profit, and the person begins to take rash actions. So the positions that I gained for Bitcoin $20,000 for some altcoins, I plan to unload them in case of a bounce, because I think that we have not yet reached the bottom of the market, and we still do not go through a situation of utter disappointment. It is still all ahead. Perhaps this is waiting for us in 2023. Friends, do not forget that cryptocurrency is a high-risk investment, and you must make decisions with a cold head here. It is clear that with a hot heart, there should be a desire to earn a lot. Do not forget to comply with risk management. Since you are watching my YouTube channel, you have a totem. Everything will work out for us. Let's move on to the third part of the video, one of my new directions called Make Money. In my Telegram channel, I published information that my backup Telegram channel was renamed under this brand. Now helpful information is published daily on this Telegram channel, in the form of posts, podcasts, money raffles, and crypto boxes, as well as new videos released daily on the YouTube channel. The video will be released in the direction of self-development, earnings, and of course cryptocurrencies. So who would like to see crypto analytics more often? Who wants charts and news? Information is regularly published on this YouTube channel. I am waiting for your support. I will leave the links in the description to the Telegram channel and YouTube channel. Necessarily come in, take a look, and of course subscribe. Also, friends, please, if you have any wishes that you would like to see on this channel, what content, write to me in PM, well, or leave your wishes in the comments under this video. Thanks for your attention. Okay, friends, give me feedback in the comments. How do you like this video in general, and whether it was helpful to you? Write what you think about BSwap, Apex and DYDX. These are promising coins or stinky scum. Also share your thoughts on the future value of Bitcoin in the short term. Are we expecting a bounce, or will the bounce not be in this room this year? It is interesting to read your opinion. If you liked the video, it was helpful to you, put a fat like, subscribe and put a bell. The description contains a link to my Telegram channel. We dump a lot of valuable, interesting, helpful information there. It is necessary to be there. Thank you all so much for watching. Good luck and bye!